Welcome back to Nadia's Notes. So happy to see you here. Let's talk about one of our favorite topics, Meghan Markle. So while the rest of us are debating the finer points of morality, family values, proper lifestyles that take into account the feelings of other people, those who aim and succeed at creating multi-million-dollar empires are focused on something else. Meghan Markle is not focused on your comfort. She's not focused on other people's comfort. She is focused on getting done what she needs to get done. She was married to a guy. It didn't work out for some reason. She moved to Toronto to be in Suits. She divorced. She went to England to find an Englishman. She found an Englishman who happened to be a prince. She married him, stayed in the royal family for 2 years, didn't like it, had other plans, and left. She is shrewd, she's determined, and she has a goal. And her goal is complete and total financial independence and security. Her goal is fame. And her goal is freedom. Freedom for herself to do what she needs to do to live the kind of life that she envisions for herself. She's not thinking about the effect that their behavior has had on the royal family. She's not thinking about the fact that her show has on other people. She has some followers, some loyal followers, she has some haters, but overall she's extremely well known. And isn't that the whole point? This is all, and potentially her life looks completely different from what is being shown to us, or maybe it looks exactly like that. But there's definitely an element of play. She's an actress. This woman chose acting as her career, and her acting career continues. She might even act in her relationship, for all we know. But if we look at what she's doing from the point of view of her goals, it becomes very clear and can be looked at rationally and not emotionally. She wants money. We don't know what Harry wants. And she has done everything that she can to get that money. She's in the public eye. Personality is important if you want to create a brand. Her presence in the public eye, everyone knows her. Whether or not you like her or not, her presence is on your horizon. And therefore, whether you buy her products or you don't, you're still consuming content created around Meghan Markle and her brand. And the interesting thing is maybe none of it is personal. We're taking all of this personally, but if we were to look at this as a show, like a soap opera, a live soap opera, it's just business. Just pure and simple business. Stay in the public eye. Find means to use that celebrity to make money. Stay relevant so that you could keep making money, so that you can have the lifestyle that you want. And then whether or not the things that she says about herself and her life are true and or make sense, we cannot really judge, especially when we don't know her. But this approach to life where someone treats connections and friendships and people as a means to an end, she's not the only one doing it. So many people in the business sphere, in the celebrity circle sphere, do exactly that. It's all about who you know, what they can do for you, and what will be the beneficial result to you as a function of your connections. That's all it is. Like, meanwhile, it's being turned into something like, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. Depends on what your goal is, right? So if your goal is to become famous and fortunate financially, you have one strategy. If your goal is to have deep, intimate connections, and not just for you, but for your husband, if her goal was to live in England and, you know, serve England as the wife of the second son of Princess Diana and the current king, then you stay and you suck it up and you know, do what you need to do to promote the country of England, to promote the royal family, to promote that kind of agenda. But if that's not your goal, you're going to do something else. And that's what she's doing. And I don't know whether that's good or bad. What do you think? It depends on what one considers to be life goals and what one is aspiring to. Certainly, if one aspires to be an actress, staying at home and not acting will never get you there. If one aspires to be a business person, not learning about businesses or starting up a business is not going to result in having a business. If one aspires to be famous, never having exposure to anything that can create fame is definitely not going to make you famous. Simple things. If you want to be able to read, you have to learn to read and you have to keep reading. If you want to be able to count, you have to learn how to count and keep counting. This is the same thing. Once you look at things and their essence, they are so similar. It all works on the same principle. Goal, how do I reach that goal? Practice a skill, repeat. And keep doing that as long as you have to in order for that skill or that goal to become the success that you want. What do you think? What do you think of this take on the situation versus the all the drama that surrounds it? What if it's just like shrewd business and it's completely separate from personal life and, you know, it's just business. Just business. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you could live that way. I don't know if I could live that way. But what do you think of this idea that we're not looking at this in the right light? Subscribe. No. Like, subscribe, come back. Love having you here. Thank you. Mwah.